Namathu Ratana Tayassa. May I pay homage to Triple Gem, the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Good evening, everyone. Once again, today we are here gathering at this time to practice meditation. Particularly today is a very special day, the day of Vesak, remembering three very important incidents that took place with the Buddha, and that is the birth, his enlightenment, and his passing away day. He was born in Nepal, Lumbini, around 2644 years ago, or 623 BC, as a prince. Spent a luxurious princely life until the age of 29, married with a beautiful princess, and had a child called Rahula. And at the age of 29, having seen the reality of the world, decided to find the solution, and that's how he decided to become an ascetic and spend around 6 years practicing with the different teachers, and eventually applied all the teachings that he had learned an austere practice for a couple of years, and at the age of 35 he got this enlightenment and known as the Buddha. And that's the enlightenment day also took place on the same day, so-called Vesak Purnima, the full moon day of Vesak. And after the 45 years of working and spreading his findings and firmly established his dispensation, at the age of 80 he entered the Parinibbana. So that's why, although there are other two incidents that took place in the history of his lifetime, but mainly we'll be remembering and recollecting the virtues of the Buddha in these three forms or three incidents. So we are again here as we are following the Buddha's path and trying to learn his techniques to find the happiness. We're gathering here, and this is time to practice. So tonight's practice, I would like to encourage every one of us to recollect the Buddha. And here, Buddha basically means to know and to be awake and to be alert. And there is a belief that every one of us has got this Buddha nature in us, and we're all working towards that attainment of the Buddha nature. We may not be able, or we may not have this intention to become a Samma Sambuddha, but at least we can be the Savaka Buddhas, having great faith and a confidence in the teachings, practicing in accordance with what is being said, and gaining the liberation. Having understood in this way, with your heart, with your mind, you can imagine of any particular Buddha statue that you are very drawn to. And remembering all the qualities of the Buddha, starting from Arahant, the Holy One who has eliminated all the taints, Samma Sambuddho, self-awakened, Vijjacharana Sampanno, one who is practicing correctly, perfectly, says what he practices and practice what he says. Sukhato, one has gone beyond this conditioned world, and one who is a knower of the world. And a trainer, excellent trainer of both human and celestial beings, and a great teacher, the universal teacher, the one who is the great master and worthy of respect. So remembering those qualities of the Buddha, and remembering within yourself how much defilements that you have overcome, how many times you're able to cut all these taints. The first quality, Arahant. You're finding within yourself finding that Buddha nature within yourself, not like an entity outside there, or any Buddha statues out there as an idea, or a notion, but the reality. And whatever we are doing here and now, or throughout the day or in the future, our first task is to nurture this Buddha nature in us by practicing the path to the liberation, which will bring happiness in our life. And every action that we take, every practice that we do, is to nourish this bud which is embedded inside in our hearts, to blossom like the lotus flower blossoming as it gets the sun rays, the hits. And meanwhile, having this thought of a sharing and encouraging, and also wishing such a blossom of a lotus in their hearts and minds as well, and other people. Like the Buddha said, that he plows the hearts and the minds of other beings and seed the seeds that will ripen in the Nibbana. So in this practice, basically sitting quietly, Spend some time on a breath, ability to be mindful of incoming breath and outgoing breath. Just to calm yourself, both bodily and mentally. And asking yourself, have you realized the Buddha nature in yourself? Or do you feel the Buddha nature, the Buddha in you? Asking very deeply inside your mind and heart, are you there? Are you there, the Buddha nature? Is it inside yourself, inside you? So asking gently to yourself, little Buddha, are you there? To listen the answer of this question, you need to be very calm and collected. And with the inner experience, connecting with this little Buddha, the Buddha nature that you are having inside yourself. I remember when I was in Bangkok as a novice, used to go and attending the chantings and the meditation almost every day. There were moments of meditations every night. And I used to communicate with the main Buddha in that shrine. Somehow I feel like I've been connecting and talking to this clay-made Buddha. I feel so connected, and I feel so friendly. And when we look at it very closely with a calmness, we realize that what a wonderful experience that we are having. Oftentimes, our mind is always wandering into the memories or the thoughts and desires, not being able to even to feel. I react so rapidly. I speak mindlessly. And which is the main root that we can't be mindful, we can't be free from thoughts. But as you ask yourself, are you aware? Are you here with me? Going back to the basics and understanding. And this little Buddha is also, we can use it as a sati. The moment when you are there, present and aware of what's happening, is you are alert and awake and you know it when this is happening. So Buddha is there. All what we need is to be mindful that it's there. Never leave alone. Just to be mindful that awareness is there, to view, to care. So simply you are seeing your own Buddha in you. The calmness, the kindness, the purity. So with this in mind, continue practicing until you hear the gong. Now and then simply reflecting the Buddha nature, the qualities of the Buddha.